Okay, we're gonna get started. Good morning, Magic. So we're gonna go over our deck list today before jumping into games. We're also just closing out our last season of Arena, so ranked Platinum 2. With that closeout, got 3 packs, got a couple of additional art cards or different artworks for cards, and then I ended up actually drawing them in those packs. So now we're starting back in gold tier. We're working from gold tier 3, but we'll continue on with our same deck. So I'm going to go into my decks, and I'm going under my Cap Gen Metal. I call it that because it's a derivative off my new white metal, which was a new deck that I was building. That's my mono white auras. So if I go into my current deck list, we'll actually see all the cards that I'm currently running in there. So my Ethereal Armor, my Optimistic Scavenger, Seam Rip, Shardmage's Rescue, Veteran Survivor, Feather of Flight. I now have Jennifer Walters in there, which is really great, as she can actually prevent your opponents from casting spells during your turn, which is a really nice layer of protection. And then later on, if you do have a little green sprinkled in, which I do with my Blossoming Sands and Lush Porticos, you can actually transform her to She-Hulk, so you can get reach, trample, make a 6/6, and then also still not be able to cast spells. And it's kind of nice to have whenever a creature you control is dealt damage. You may have the Sensational She-Hulk deal that much damage to any target, do it only once each turn, so kind of a nice other additional deflection bounce back towards your opponents. So Jennifer Walters is a new one. Shelter by Ghost is standard in this deck. Spellbook Vendor is the one that stayed. Skyward Spider 2, just to kind of keep with the heroes and keep with that theme. Still a really great card with its Ward 2, and creature has flying once it's modified, so it can get very powerful very quickly once you start throwing on Ethereal Armors, Shelter by Ghosts, Feather of Flights, and other enchantments that you can really throw on there. Also threw in Captain America, which really balances well with Jennifer Walters. He has first strike and enters with a shield counter on him, so he won't die right away. That shield counter will go first. And then as long as Captain America has a shield counter on him, you and other heroes you control have hexproof, which is why it's really nice to have Jennifer Walters out there, because then you have both of them hexproof, and then they can't cast spells on your turn, so you have just layers and layers of protection once it comes to your turn, not to mention just in general. So he's a nice addition to that, plus my Blossoming Sands and Lush Porticos, which I might actually even rebalance because Blossoming Sands gives me a life when it enters tapped, while Lush Portico only surveils 1 when it's tapped and it comes in, so I think I might do 4 and 1. Oop. I need to now go and find that Blossoming Sand, so we'll do that. Add it back in. There we go. Do it like that. And then that way I have a little bit of green mana sprinkled in here, so that way I can actually cast out Jennifer Walters as She-Hulk, or upgrade her later if the game gets too far going into the match, but I really don't want it to go too far into the match, and so that's why you typically just want to play her as just Jennifer Walters. But to go in my new white metal, just to kind of see some of the differences, I have Optimistic Scavenger in there instead of having my Jennifer Walters, and my Captain Americas on top of more Veteran Survivors. Oh, I didn't mean more Optimistic Scavengers, I meant Origin of Spider-Man, so that was completely removed in replace of those other two, so I got rid of Origin of Spider-Man, kept the Optimistic Scavengers, and then threw in the Jennifer Walters and threw in the Captain America. So then we have more Veteran Survivors in there instead of having just one, and then the rest of the playbook that explained in the past deck, minus some of that green mix into, so just playing all planes. So it's a purely, mostly white deck, minus that Skyward Spider, which is dual either plains or blue. So plains or island. But for now, let's see what we got. 20 red or green spells. Let's swap. Let's see what we get now. Play 40 lands. That's much better. Plus our 15 wins. I already have my 15 wins for the week. So we are going to get started. Alright, we got Persefal versus me. feel like I've faced this person before. We will keep this for right now. I prefer to have 2 planes instead of the Blossoming Sands, but we'll play it. We'll play the planes next. We'll go into Jennifer Walters, and then we'll try to get Captain America out at some point. So probably Jennifer Walters. We're gonna hope for that Shardmages. I'll turn down my game volume a little bit. There we go. Okay, no mana yet, so I think what we're going to do is we'll do Skyward Spider and we'll swing. Hope they don't cast any other additional spells. Okay. That sucks. Because now I got Captain America there, but I don't have Jen. What does that cost? It's a 3 cost, and I can't seam rip it. I can only shelter by ghosts. But we're gonna get Captain America out first. Unless they're gonna counter it. Damn, this is already going a little rough. Really need a blue-red deck myself. Draw 3 cards, okay. Oh, that's scary. I know that's a terrifying combo that can come out later. So, we'll attack for now. So I can cut that out. Damage, okay. God, I really wish I could seam rip that. I think what we'll do is that, yeah, we'll try that, and then we'll do a Feather of Flight. Leave up for the Shardmage. Feather of Flight, are you gonna let me go through? Nope. Resolve, that's fine. We're gonna leave that Shardmage just in case. Attack, my turn, okay. I think we'll still leave that up. I think what we'll do is just hexproof them right now. I know I wanted to save that, but let's see what they do. Yep, okay. That's why I wanted to save it, but that's okay. So, do one attacker. Oh, this game is already going too long, and I have 2 little lands and too little to play. Alright. Seam rip that just for now. Didn't do anything to get our cards back, but it's something to play. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll cast Cap back out. He gets a shield back, which is nice. And we'll do Veteran Survivor. Because I gotta start swinging, he's gotta start swinging. Alright. Do that. We're gonna counter it. Nope. Do no attacks right now, because he can defend and kill them. I don't know why you keep doing that. He has a shield counter on him. I'm not going to attack, okay. We might just concede this one. Because I don't think I have much else to play. Majority of consoles, I can at least seam rip that. Respond to that. Probably should have put on Skyward, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, we are going to likely concede. God damn, this is a rough one. But we'll keep it in. Gonna attack. Cool beans. You're gonna counter it? Probably. Okay. We're gonna leave that one. That was just not going our way, and there's nothing else that we could probably play, just drawing one card at a time. That's okay, we got a defeat. All my decks are belong to us. Okay, we will keep it. Again, with like a couple of planes in there, but we'll take a health. We'll do a Jennifer Walters. We'll save the optimistic Scavenger. Oh, we got a friendly person. Hello. Do Jennifer Walters. We'll seam rip that as soon as possible. Yeah. Probably throw out the Scavenger. We'll seam rip that. Or seam rip him. So I think what we'll do is do that. Seam rip Billy. We'll boost up Jen. We'll swing with Jen. Swing with Jen. Okay. 3 damage. Hopefully I can get another planes and I can play out Cap. Oh hey, I drew him too. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is, before that gets any bigger, they hit no blocks. Amazing. I didn't mean to attack with Optimistic Scavenger, but I'll take the hit. So we'll Feather of Flight Gen next. Yeah, 'cause now they're gonna start building up some creatures. Alright, nice. So we got that. Yeah, we're gonna feather Jen for now. And we will attack with just Jen. And we'll bring out Captain next. Captain next, or we'll do a Feather of Flight. Probably a Feather of Flight, they got one more hit. What are we gonna play? Mill 2 cards. Affinity for 4s. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to boost up Jen next. Wish I had an Ethereal armor, because then that would be double boosted with those seam reps. But what we'll do is this. We'll shelter by ghost. It's a little overkill, but that'll get rid of their reach. Maybe it won't get rid of their reach completely. Yeah, they still have one. That's okay. Hopefully that makes them a little scared now that I got 31 to 8. How many more creatures can you make? Probably do Cap next. Do Captain America next. God, that was... I should have done the sapling nursery apparently. Whoops. Well, now I know. Should have sheltered by ghost that. Now I might lose this. Damn, I should have done that sapling recovery, sapling nursery. Just want a win today. Now what will you do? That was a nice try. Okay. Cap. We just gotta swing. That's fine. We're gonna concede this one because I don't think it's going anywhere. That was worth a shot. Oh, it's hard when I get too many creatures up. Rhapsody. Rhapsody. Damn, we got Gen again. Okay. So I think we'll play around Gen for the time being. And this time I got 3 planes. Grand right away. Damn. We'll seam rip Grand. Hey, you're an Avenger too. Play Jen Walters for right now. We'll do that Scavenger next. As long as they don't kill it. Okay, cool. Yeah, Feather of Flight Jen. We'll throw out the Optimistic Scavenger. Scavenger first, Feather of Flight. Nope. So we will Feather of Flight the Scavenger instead. Nice, okay, so we'll do it again. Probably save the Shardmage, just back up. Yep, should have saw that coming. Should have saw that coming. What is that? That's a 3 cost. I can't rip that. Let's see where this goes. I can seam rip Grand again. See if I can frustrate them before they frustrate me. God, more land. And I'm gonna seam rip all their Grands. That's what you get for killing all my creatures earlier. I'm gonna save my Shardmage's rescue just in case. And that's why I saved it. Let's see, what are you gonna do? You got 2 cards left. God damn. These games are not going well today. See if I get anything to play next. I have lots of land, lots of Grand seam ripped. It sounds so bad. Come on, you gotta have something else to play. Seam rip the Grand again. Captain America. Might as well make him flying. You got 1 mana, you can't counter anything, can you? There we go, now I'm starting to draw things to play. A little late in the game. Okay, let me see where this is going. We're just gonna concede that. Good game. Good game. It was a good, hard fight. Dunkone. Or Dunkone. Okay. There's nothing to play in that hand. Okay, there's lots of play in this hand. I think what we'll do... Plains. Yep. And then we'll either Plains and Shelter, or... We'll see what happens. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna leave that Shardmage up just in case. And that's why we leave it up. And that's why we leave it up. So we're gonna do Spellbook Vendor next. There we go. Nice swing. Maybe we'll Shelter by Ghost, whatever they have next. Unless they just completely destroy my creature. See if they have another one of those. See if they have another one of Get Lost. Of course. So we'll play a Scavenger, and we'll play a Gen, and we'll swing for 7. Yay, we got a win. Man, the wins are a lot quicker than the losses take, that's for sure. There we go. Elvijotoby. Alright, we will play that. Play the Blossoming Sands last. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to get that out. What is that? 1 cost, duh. Probably should have played Scavenger first, but we want to make sure that's out of the picture right away. That's fine. So we're gonna play that. Shelter by Ghost, one of the two. Because that'll just give them double strike at some point, so there's no point in ghosting the enchantment unless I want to deal with it again later. Ooh, interesting. Okay. That's a 2 cost. Cool. Okay. So we'll probably sim rep Origin of Spider-Man when it comes down. Well, okay. No attacks right now. Did not see them being able to counter that. But hey. Let's see if they play that Origin again. Yeah, I'll probably see him rep and Feather of Flight. Especially if they attack. Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect. We'll take that hit. Because what I'll do is that. We're going to same rip. And Feather of Flight. Oh, and with Ethereal Armor. Nice. Nice. Whoo, those are some good draws. That was some good drawing. Holy shit. Holy shit. Elvijotoby. Do you have enough to pay for the ward costs? You do. Damn. That was good for a minute. Good for a minute. Oh, and they got enough to pay the ward cost. Man, I'm gonna get that one big swing. That'll be my highlight, though. That was a good game. It was a good game. More defeats. Let's see. Okay. Pascal, let's go. Alright. We got a better hand. This is better. And you're going to be playing the same deck. Of course. Of course. I'll be the friendly one today. Alright, let's see how bad we lose this. Yep. Kinda figures. Play out Skyward Spider, and then, yeah, we'll shelter by Ghost. Oh my god, no! You have enough fucking ward. This is... Wow, this really sucks going second at this point, because... Now what can I do? Fucking hell. Got a seam rep coming up at least. just got so lucky with going first today. What the hell? That's okay. This is what we get. Yes. We're gonna leave Shardmages up, just in case they try to seam rip my set Scavenger again, and then I can shelter by Ghost there. Skyward Spider. Should have probably waited, but interesting, you got a room in that deck. I do not. Okay, take the hit, kind of coming back. Cool, they tap their magic, so we will do that. Nice, coming back, we're coming back. Let's see if he attacks with both. Interesting, double rooms. Nice, we turned this around, we turned it around. We'll sacrifice that veteran survivor if he swings again. Captain America and you didn't realize Captain America's ability? That's fun. Here I was complaining about going second and I managed to turn it around. Oh, thank God.